Welcome back to some more War on the Sea Pacific Theater mod. We're on part 162. And I welcome everybody that's here today to watch the video. And I hope you enjoy it. I probably did something I shouldn't have done. And look at how many people watch my videos. And it turns out it's not a lot. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. For the people that do watch my videos, thank you for coming back and watching. Again, I'm doing this just because it gives me an outlet to talk about a game I like and to play and express myself. It's not to make money. It's not to get subscribers. It's not to get likes or any of that a lot of people do that do these videos, and great. That's great for them. I'm not willing to try and make this a business. This is a hobby. This is just me having fun. And for those that come along and watch and enjoy what I do, or you enjoy the game, or you need the listening time for something that you like, you want to hear me ramble, welcome. I'm glad you like it, and that's cool. So we're going to continue on. I always, when I come back into a game, I have to refresh my memory on certain stuff. So what do we got going on? Let's go from this side here. Force Z is doing a little circle over here. It's got some damage, but nothing really bad. Nothing too bad. She's fine. Kutching, what's your deal? Your deal is, I think we want to up you to a higher level airfield. To do that, we're going to need a lot more supplies, a lot more engineering, and a lot more fuel. We've converted our fuelers. We're in the process of our oilers, probably a better word, from the British ship, which was slower than the American oiler, but 10 less fuel. So what does that do to us? It means that 2 oilers give you 280 fuel. So 202 fuelers means that for this example, we would need 2 oilers to make this possible to go up to a level 2 airfield. Plus we need double the supplies to do that as well. So we have to take those things into consideration now. So instead of like over here, we were looking at Causeway, supply. That's a bad example because they're all gone. We have sup calving, sup truck, and I think we had, I don't know what it was. Whatever the Pellew invasion force was, like 3 or 4 supply groups. They all had the British oiler, and we need to get back on the Cimarrons. So that means that 2 supply groups would be needed with fuel and engineering to make these upgrades possible in these locations. So we need to consider that. Everybody's going to have fuel and engineering every time. There's no skimping on the fuel. I'm not to the point where I want to put 2 oilers in a supply group. That may be something to consider, but I'm not there yet. An example, this group here. Well, we'd like to have an upgraded carrier to a light carrier. Yeah, sure. This guy needs to go away. Aldersale. That is a British oiler. So we need to upgrade so that the speed is better. I know we're not increasing this, but we've proved when we left Kutching, all the ships, all the supply groups were together, and when they all left to head, I think over here, or maybe we went over here, I can't remember, but there was one that was trailing, and it was trailing because it had a British oiler in it, and top speed is 14 knots, I think. which is it, or maybe it was 15 knots, but the others were 17, so they got to go faster than that one group. So that's why we're making that change. One little ship change will make the ships go in coordination better. That's why we're doing that. Jakarta's going. We've got a bunch of things going to Port Moresby. Anytime I see a group like this, that means that the oiler has been replaced or will be replaced, and we need to fill that spot. So we're going to have to put out a bunch of them. Defense Forces, you have an oiler in you. You also have a carrier in you. You're going to go back and send you off, and you. I think these are the two. So that oiler went into that group as well. That's why there's two oilers here. When we get back to Port Moresby, these are going to go and release and repair, and by then we should be sending out at least two. Maybe we already have. Yeah, these are the two Cimarrons, the upgrades that will go into that group, but we'll fix that all when we arrive at Port Moresby. What else? We are imbalanced. This one's okay. It's not ready to invade anything. We go to Guam. What's Guam look like? I like that. That's fine. Saipan. I'm going to say that's close to being imbalanced, but we're building up here for Iwo Jima later. So we're going to have to change a supply group to go to Saipan. I don't think we have... Here's a quick way to check. Go over here and we go, that's Port Moresby. We have Sup Midway, and you are not a supply group, you're a transport group. So yeah, there's none in that group. Let's check the carrier groupings. That's a battle group of carriers. We have Pohnpei covered, which is here. And what do we want to do with this? I think we want to take Pohnpei out of the grouping and maybe move her to Saipan. But let's scroll and see who. That's an invasion group for Davao. And she's filling up stuff to take over to Peleliu to coordinate. So that's fine. Sup Surabaya is going back to... gather supplies. We need supplies. We're imbalanced in some of these places, not these places that we've already taken, but to invade, we need heavy supplies wherever we're gathering our forces from. So the time it takes this ship to go all the way here, we should have gathered up a bunch of supplies to continue on. So she can just keep doing what she's doing. Sup Sarong, again, you need to go away, my friend. Let's go tactical, take a look at her. So you are Arsdale, right? Start. Yeah. So these ships all need to get out of the fleet. All of our supply groups need to be updated to the Cimarrons, even though I like this ship a lot. It's too slow. Maybe we can convert one of these to the Midway Wake transport and keep them in. So we'll see what happens. But again, these guys are going 14 knots, and that's not acceptable. So that's where my mind is. So we may look at Midway. She's got the Cimarron, which is a 140 fuel. Maybe we'll throw in another, take the ship out of here and put it in with this one. So we don't have to get rid of her or actually drive all the way back to Midway, but we'll dump her in here. So maybe we need to pop out another. Let's do this so we can plan for that right now. AO. So this is what we're moving to, 18 knots. And I like how you can't name them, but whatever. You should just give them numbers or something if they're unlimited. And we're gonna go a little crazy here, and I'm gonna say we'll pump out another one just so that they can go. And just because, why not? We're gonna throw in an escort with her. We got a lot of these being used, but we still got a lot more left, and it's only 5. So let's switch these guys. And what's battle line on it? Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So they're just gonna grab some stuff over here, and you know, move the chain along. But I don't even think we have any fuel over here, do we? No, we don't. So maybe we just sit them there for a little bit. Let's have them sit off to the side. Let's have you sit over there and just coast for a bit. So we bought them. Yeah, we're moving. We do have an Icalar Palembang. These are bow fighters. Let's put up our Hurricanes as well. And I just kind of want you guys to follow them. Just do that forever and a day. Let's see if we can get out there and help. Yep. So these guys are just going to do their thing. Let's be this guy and see if he can be happy. Where are you, boys? I'm gonna say we need to turn around. And you guys head this way. It's funny how we don't see any aircraft. There they are. So are these guys attacking? Yes. Let's make sure you're going up as fast as you can. We were in number 3, so let's see what he's doing. And let's watch him fight. These are these attack bombers. Yeah, it's amazing that these guys outfly fighter planes. Looks like we caught him in a good spread. He did shoot. I'm impressed. What are you shooting at? He's turning inside his circle. That guy's smoking. Don't know why. So I'm gonna go after that guy. Let's take a look and see what these guys are aiming at. He's going after 1. He's going after 1. Why don't you go after 2? Be a smart guy. Go after that guy. And bow fighters, what are you going after? You're going after 2. You're going after 2, and you're going after 2. Why don't you go after 1 and help these guys out? Let's see if we can get in there. Yeah, instead of them flying straight and then adjusting, they adjust with the movements of the far-off distant enemy aircraft. Yeah, why are you turning that way? You're giving him you're turning in front of his guns. There we go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. I would be shooting. Bullfighter? Yeah. Alright. shot. So yeah, this is taking far longer than it should. What's happening? Let's see. So, you go after him. Just moving him around a little bit. Excuse me. Had some crazy storms today. Was at the grocery store and the power went out like 5 times. What are you doing, my friend? You're shooting at fish? Is that it? I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but we lost a hurricane. Please shoot this guy down. Alright, we're gonna play. If you're gonna play, we're gonna play. Here we go. Anybody left? So we lost a hurricane. That took far longer than it should have. 6 against 3. And now we're gonna leave. Yeah. It shouldn't happen that way, but it does at times. So let's move on. We do have... You're coming out with supplies. But there's no oil, so we're picking up at Wake Island, and you're going to Horn. After that, I believe... Let's move it on. We get more of this action. Let's go into Hurricanes and Tactical. I want to break everybody. So break. Let's see what they do. Or else they're going to turn off attack. And I think they're over there. I'm going to spread these guys out a little bit. So that we can attack from one angle. And then I'm going to have everybody turn on your kill switch. See if we can find something. I think he's right there. Looks like there's one left. Let's have everybody go after him. There's more than one, so let's do Bowfighter on... Yeah, you do you, and you do you. And I'm verifying that the Hurricanes are doing something different. Let's see how that works for us. Let's follow this guy. Shoot him head on. Come on. Fire, 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 fire. There you go. Nice shooting, Tex. Alright, Bowfighter. Who are you going after now? Are they all gone? Did we shoot them both down? We did. We shot them both down. Well done. That's about how long that should take. And the previous one took far too long. So let's continue on. So, Saipan, you're doing a thing, which is fine. What are you doing? Davao Invasion Group. you guys should be picking up supplies, mainly. If you go over here and see what we have already, Cosray has got... You got fuel, troops. I think we need to just even you out. What's Saipan got to give us? Yeah, let's try and go even. So we don't go too heavy. Manage cargo. Let's see what we can do here. We've been just doing it kind of... we're going to go... yeah, and then you... And I'm keeping an eye on this, and maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. Maybe I should be looking more on what's left on the base, or what we have in our group. So that's 1,620, which is more than the supplies we have. And this guy needs more supplies to cover that, but 1260, 1640, That's kind of too much, but I'm okay with that. And then I'm gonna do supplies until we get close. I think we can. That might be too much. We can do another 100. Yeah. Okay. Really close, but we'll take it. And we're gonna send you back to Peleliu to join your groups for invasion of Davao. So let's go over there. Are you still moving there, my friend? Like these guys, the submarines after... Yeah, you're still moving. Good. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe we'll catch a supply ship somewhere. Who else do we got that's doing nothing or something? We were doing something with you, weren't we? Donald Straits, yeah, you're just doing cover guard because the sub lets stuff through too often. Let's fix your route a little bit, though. I don't like that route. Let's make it a little bit more straight. Yeah, do that. And you, halibut, have been not very good to anyone, so we're gonna do you out of this a little bit. The range on submarines is just not the greatest. Visually, they can't do an awful lot. What do they do during the day? Let's go take a look at a sub. You are on the surface. I'm just looking to see if there's anything around us. We have our radar on, but again, if we go to the sub and we look, so surface radar is 10 nautical miles, air radar 22, visual detection 30%, visual horizon, I think this is how far we can see, is 4 miles, so we can get snuck up on pretty easily. But on the day, on the surface, we're not really in danger, so let's just remember that. You gotta know the status of your ships and what configuration, or, you know, for a sub, whether it's below the surface or on top of the surface. If we didn't take out those airfields by bombing some of these places, it wouldn't be safe for this guy to be on the surface. So we need to consider that as well. let's do a visual check on our subs and see if they're still moving. Moving. Seems everybody's moving, which is good. Do we need to start taking somebody away from their... Oh, truck, what are you doing? You are picking up, right? Let's see what this says. Okay, so this is a good group, but truck, we need you to not be truck anymore. Truck is not in need of supply. Really, it's not. From Wake to truck, okay, but from Wake to Saipan is a better route. Do we have a Saipan group? I don't know. Let's take a look. First, let's load you up with stuff. Not a fan of these Macaulays either, but we only got one, so let's go with some troops. Still under. Let's go some engineering, some fuel, more supplies, and I know it's not great, but we're going to do supplies again, and then we'll do some troops on these guys. We'll call these crazy, what we're doing was you're fully good. So let's send you back to Peleliu to be with your friends. And, Cosray, how you looking? I need to uniform these supply groups because, yeah, Macaulay's, the 2160 supplies, or troops, and then having two of them, and the supply to troops ratio on these ships are just not balanced. 765 supplies doesn't cover 2160, and Harris is 900, so 900 and that's what, 1600 still doesn't cover that one ship. The Harris doubling up the troops, we're way under on supplies here. In fact, this group is way imbalanced. That being said, where are you? Is that you we just sent over there? No. We were looking for truck. Yeah. So you need, I'm going to take your troops off you. Because you need to carry supplies because of course are you too far away? No. Yeah, we're going to do that and put supplies on you instead. Because we need to cover for the other supply groups that are over there. These guys, yeah, I think that's a better option. That's how we turn a established location into imbalance. Yeah, nature of the beast. Alright, so Midway, Pompeii, Defense Force. What were we doing with you? I have no idea. I think we are going to use you to cover something, but I can't remember. Pompeii. You know, these are cruisers. Couple destroyers. Were we... I have no idea. I can't recall. I got them sometime, but I don't remember. What were we doing with you? Think.
Well,
These are probably coming down here to defend Pompeii, but I don't want to use a carrier for that. So maybe you were going to give somebody your carrier. Let's say you were going to be there. No, I want to leave Midway alone. That's not for you. Maybe you were supposed to be in this group, replacing the Hamlin. There was a reason. I just have to find it. Not you. I'm looking for aircraft carrier that needed more aircraft. No. So you're going to do something I can't recall. Okay, well, let's leave you the way we're leaving you, but I need to remember that. We need to put some supplies on you so that you can take it to Pompeii at least. So let's manage cargo. And I don't even think that they can carry enough to manage anything. What's that, 600 supplies? What does 600 supplies do to you? No, it doesn't even get you close. You're still 800 away. But whatever, get down here. That may be a mistake for later, but we can relocate you when we need to. Moving right on into the next day. Trying to speed things up a little bit. So Hurricanes and Beaufighters both went up again. 2 and 2. What else do we got over in Palembang that we can send up? Okay. Let's do this to get them together. Let's have you land. And do that. So now there are going to be groups of 3. I just don't think we can launch yet. Alright. Supply group. Kingfishers are doing their job. They are doing their job. I'll give them that. Peleliu Defense Force, Manila Defense Force. Huh. Did I want you somewhere? I sure did, I think. Pretty sure. First of all, let's unload your cargo because we don't play that route. Secondly, I think I want you over by Manila. Up here somewhere. So let's course you over here and have you just do that. I guess close to Manila, that's what we want. But you're on the back side, so you're not really covering Manila. It would be over here. We really don't have anything. Maybe we need to put you right in here. Is that an option? I don't know. But what we will do is we will launch up some aircraft, and we're going to put up a cap because we do that. And you're the Manila Defense Force, so let's find you. Have I said I don't like this scroll down menu? I know I did. Yeah. So we're going to send up a couple torpedoes. I think is probably the best way to go. And we're going to send 4 of you because what the hell? Let's go with 12. Sometimes 1 turns into 2 or more. So 363. Yeah, something like that. And what do we always do when we find a ship like this? We P it. And the reason is only to show direction they're traveling. So let's see which way they go when we start the timer. They're heading northeast or northwest. You should be able to get him right there, is my guess. Yep, that'll do. Okay, so he should be behind us, right? So we're gonna go with this guy first. Let's see what he is. He's a poor little defenseless supply ship with no destroyer escort, which is totally a mystery to me as to why that's the case. I'm gonna hit the attack button on this one. I want you, Vic. So let's see if these guys stay in their formation. We talked about this a little bit last time. Immediate attacks don't seem to do their thing very well. So we want you guys to be boxed up, and I'm going to have you do a turn just to stay in the area. Let's go back to these guys. And watch them go in with their torpedoes. I'm looking to see if they stay in Vic formation during their attack run, which looks like they are. We want the torpedoes to be spread, which kind of looks like they are. We're at the tightest formation we can give them. So we might hit 2 torpedoes, we might only hit 1. And they're shooting their rifle rounds at us. If we miss terribly, the torpedoes will turn away, speed up, and I want you guys to defend yourselves better. Let's go look and see what we get. Looks like 1 only. 1 might be enough. So what are your bets? Bets in. 1 torpedo on this flimsy supply ship. Doesn't look like it did much, does it? Let's take a look at the report. Moderate. So we're going to go in with another group. So you guys are going to break and form up. And I want you guys to target this guy. And I'm going to take these guys in myself, and we're going to let them marry up. Not you, you. You break. Now you move up here. I want you guys to group up because you're done for the day. And you guys. Alright, so where's our target? Over here. So I'm going to do these guys myself. So you see the torpedo bays are closed. This is the open button. This opens up the bomb bays, Let's get him on target so that we don't lose sight of him. And I kind of want to hit this guy right on. At 200 feet, 200 feet in theory should allow you to go over him. But we're going to go right at him. I want these torpedoes to hit. And we want him to hit from the direction he's heading, which is this way. I'm surprised one torpedo didn't cause any fires on this guy. We're still aiming kind of at his bow because of travel time. And we're going to get to a point where, is he moving? He's still moving. About here should be good. Get down here to the drop. And turn away. And who knows? Maybe I did a good thing. Maybe I didn't do a good thing. But we'll see. See how close these are to hitting. Looks like we're going to hit 2. 2? Yeah, 2. Well, I did better than the computer, let's say. And you guys are turning right back into target range. If you get shot down, it's all my fault. You got damaged, but we did get them, so that's fine. We'll carry on from there. They got smoked right here. This middle guy got damaged because I left him in a turn, and he turned around and came right back to the ship, which was bad on my part. But he's down, and we're okay with that. Let's do something about this. Just because, why not? All right, let's get out. One command point. I'm Rich, and you return to your ship. All aircraft involved. How does he get over here is my question. Is he coming from here, maybe? Maybe we need to do something about that. I don't know. I think we want to try and take this base intact. As long as, you know, we've wiped this one out. I think the goal for this one is to not bombard it, but take it over with the port and the airfield intact. It'll take more troops, but it is possible to do. So we're going to try that. What else I got planned? Okay, you guys unload, right? Yeah, unload. Look at that, 70 fuel. We emptied out the airfield over here, so yeah, it is what it is. And we are going to send you back. Let's course back here. And I think by the time that happens, we will be rearmed. And maybe we can do something about that. What do we do with you? We loaded you up with supplies, troops and engineering. What do we do with you? We loaded you with supplies for a run. I think what's going to happen is this carrier here is going to wind up being here. I think. I don't know. We'll still think about it. I'm missing something, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm missing something. Maybe these guys were supposed to join that group and I forgot. Not that group. I was just there. Which one was it? Yeah, maybe you guys were supposed to be with this group. I think that was the case. But we're not making that trip until there's fuel over here so we can load those oilers. So let's just keep going. Keep the balls rolling. 75 command points. That puts us at 98. Nothing I want to use command points on at this point. But that does... Oh, it's not the weekly. That's the dockyard. So we got something back. I wish it told you what it was that came back, because I can't remember. I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure. I know I left this screen up when I went to the Nature Calls visit that I do sometimes in videos. But I think there was maybe a Tennessee or some big ship, battleship or something. Who knows? But these guys were not taken back. I think we need to get back to Vampire to Force Z and the Dane. Do we got any V classes left? Let's see what we got here. Because Force Z needs to have a full complement. Right now they're weak. B class, yeah, repair 12 days. Vendetta's already there. Tribal, is it the Dane? No. Jervis class. Oh, is he a British one then? We just send 2 of these guys over there. I'm okay with that. Because they're going, maybe we should group them with something like maybe these guys. No, we're doing that. Yeah, stop thinking out loud. Task Force 77 is Force ZR. So we're going to send them to join Force Z, and 2 ships, and then 2 more ships. She'll be complement full, more than what was in Force Z, but we're going to do it. And what can we put on you so that we don't waste the trip? We're going to do supplies, because supplies are needed and everywhere we go. So what's the fastest way to get there? We're going to send you on the fastest run we can, which is through here. And we're going to meet at this location at Palembang. When you get closer, maybe we'll divert that, but we want to drop off supplies here because they're imbalanced. So that's something better than nothing, right? While we're at it, Jakarta, yeah, you're off as well. What do we got on here? Let's save you from emptying the coffers. Give some of you guys a break. We can always put you back on later. I like that ratio better, but the fuel is rough. We don't really want to do that. But you guys are just holding court over here. Jakarta, 200, 2000. You know, one engineering over here would basically allow this guy to go up to a level 2, but is it really important? I'd rather have you be a level 2, or you be touching be the in area level 2. But what can you have on you? Yeah, hurricanes, bow fires, bow forts. We should probably send you guys up. It's 1800. No, we're not going to do that. So, moving right along. Let's get this ball rolling here. Let's see what we got. So, Sup's wrong. Arsdale, you are a British oiler. So, we're going to send you home. You're not even going to bother picking anything up. You're going to go straight up. And you're going there because we want to get rid of this ship. And we might even recall Macaulay, because I talked about that. The the supplies to troops ratio is not where we want to be right now. We'd rather be balanced rather than top heavy. I saw somebody play this game, not this version, but the probably the one we're gonna do next, Abdicom. And the funny thing about that is that they used no supplies anywhere. They just dumped 10,000 troops on one place, and they took over the locations they needed. And I watched it, but it just left a bad taste in my mouth about the theory of playing this game. You know, that you would dump troops with no food, no supplies, no ammunition, no anything, you know, medical supplies, you know, none of the stuff that they would go in with. It'd be only what they had on their person, and that's kind of silly to think that that was a way to play the game, but to each his own, I guess, right? So at the next day, we're under an hour. We beat the under an hour, so we're going to do another hour, another game day. 'Cause I think we're moving pretty good. So let's speed it up and just let it roll, and see where we can get to. So I noticed that these Palembang fighters didn't launch again, which is kind of odd. 27 command points. Force C is under attack, and they don't have any cover, which is not good. Let's put up some late cover. And we're going to put you over Force Z. Late. Which is not greatest, but sometimes when you jump the gun, and it comes back to bite you. So let's do that. Let's see if we can, you know, how many aircraft we've seen before? 4. It doesn't do anything when you highlight, but we know that these are these dive bombers that can outrun our fighters, which is amazing. So we are in a formation that it is not line ahead. It is maybe battle line. I don't recall. We took out ships, so maybe it's 3 column. We're gonna go with that, and we're gonna say spread and speed, and see if that's what we're doing. I don't know. You don't seem to be moving, and it looks like we have 8 dive bombers coming in. So what's the method? the method is keep everybody tight, turn into them, and see if we can wipe these guys out before they get to us. And because they're on this side only, I want Express and you to break, and I want you to head this way, and you head this way, and everybody else I want you to break and spin. Mostly Renown, and we're going to turn into them, so right hand turn. Vendetta, I want you to do the same, but you're not going to be as violent about it. Norman, you don't need to be as violent about it either. So everybody's turning that way. I don't know why he was turning. It must be this battle line. So you're gonna turn, you're gonna turn. Everybody's at best speed. Not you, you're not. You need to get faster. Let's verify speeds here real quick. Yeah, bro. Get up. All right. So, let's see what happens here. They're over here somewhere. Bro, what direction? Yeah, you keep turning, my friends. They're coming in. Alright, another group coming in, and they're heading over here, I believe. That looks like it's gonna get ugly. Okay, okay, okay. We'll take that. Nice. Get that last guy. So, we want everybody to basically form back up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody form up and slow your roll, my friends. And let's straighten up those rudders. They still don't want to stop shooting. All right, let's do a roll check and see if anybody got damage from that. You got a little damage, but you survived fine. We're okay with that. Norman, none of these other ships. Renown is the only one that probably has some damage. You do, and you're going through another ship over there, so whatever. That's fixed. You're up to 100%. Vendetta, you're good. You're good. Okay, so we survived that pretty well without air cover. I think these ships can handle themselves against air cover, and you're good to go now too. Still minor damage, but we'll cover it. Doesn't look like it's impacting your speed at all, so well done, my friends. So we're in 3-column scout. That's what we are. Let's spread that out a little bit so that the distance is there, we can move in as a first move of defense. Also, we need to probably utilize our scouts some. Don't like the scouts at much, but we can use them and see how far that goes around us. It barely does, but we don't want what's our goal here? Our goal here is to let's get him out first, and let's send out another one from the other ship, and we want you to do the same. So you do the same thing, but you're behind him, and you keep doing that. Let's see what that looks like down here. Okay, that's a thing. How did you not spot him? Alright, well, we got fighters, but they're not even on the map, probably. They are, but not close enough. So, what does our group look like now that we changed the formation to distance? Okay, so they're at 750. If you go over here, of course, it shows 500, but it's 750. And why does it keep coming up like that? 3-column scout is what we're in. So it looks like we have a hell of a lot of torpedoes after us. So let's do tight and turn. And then after that, we are going to send off our, we're going to break off our, let's do this. Renown and Bahrain. You guys are going to form up in a 2-column. I want you side by side. Form up. And you guys head straight this way. And then everybody else is going to go after these guys to try and deter them. And that's their purpose in life. It's to defend. And the faster the better. So every one of these guys needs to be on quick alert. Chances of the ships not getting there in time. Walrus can't really do anything. Except for get shot down probably. But we'll do that. We'll turn it on. I don't think. Yeah, dogfight. Okay. So, you're not going to do anything. So, just do this. And let's go to these guys. Bow fighters. I want you top speed, attack, hurricanes, top speed, attack. So we are going to focus on the ships for now, and I want to see how their formation helps or hurts us. So let's watch it go down. And they should be over there somewhere. Can we even spot them? So you're leading. You're going to be looking at the first guy to attack. God, we don't have mix of bombers and such. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. I'm not liking the fact that this ship is turning that way. I want them to be in a line formation. I thought that would be better, but no, it's not. So you need to turn, my friend. So you need to cut in front. Do that. You need to cut in front. Express. You need to cut in front. Norman. You need to shoot the gap. And hopefully we can get them sorted out. Or are we just gonna suck a torpedo? We are, if we're not careful. We get splashes over here. There we go. So you need to get back on your kitty ride. And no torpedoes in the water. So Bahrain and Renown, you just keep strike and oppose. So it looks like we're doing pretty good. Yep. Yeah, they're flying right into our screen. Yeah, good luck with that, boys. I'd be pulling torpedoes, levers. I'd be yanking those. You know, if I see all my buddies get shot down ahead of me, I think I'd be doing that. I think that would be my option. So again, the fighters, if you don't have them right over top, they don't do anything. They can't get there in time to protect your fleet. So that's why these four fast movers with pretty good AAA can defend the two big ships that are the pride and joy of the group. You know, these guys are historic ships that it's important to save. Yeah, it's part of the game. All right, let's put you back here. And you're a 3-column scout, right? Let's do that and spread. we'll have these guys slow down, though. No reason for them to go crazy. See if these guys quickly form up on us. Just let it roll. So, comment below. Have you played this game? Are you playing this game? Do you want to play this game, or don't you play games? Maybe you just like to watch games. I like to watch people play games. I've been watching some people play, what is it, Workers and Resources. It's like it's a Russian-based 1960s to whenever, as long as you play, building cities and, you know, that kind of thing. It's pretty complex. I don't think my PC can handle it. Once you get too many assets in the game stutters and just can't handle the amount of elements of the game itself, which I think is it's a scam. I call it a scam because they make these games so that we all have to go out and buy brand new computers. They worked nice at first, and then this one I have no problems with. That's why I like it. One of the reasons why I like it. And that's our formation. That's the way I like to see it, and that's what we're gonna keep for now. But let's get out of here. I just kind of was talking through them until they got into formation. That's what that was for. And you guys keep doing your thing. So yeah, leave a comment below. I'll reply to you, let you know I got it if you do. And I'm doing that just to kind of open up the coffers to see if people are watching and if they're enjoying what they're watching and so on. All right, what are you doing? You're getting caught by random fighters that, you know, what's our rule when we have a scout out? Rule is we go into the engagement because you have to. You look around and you see if there's any ships in the area. We always come in a right turn for whatever reason, for spotting stuff. And we have no radar on this ship. I think these wires are, that's a directional, this thing, there's a guy in there that would turn a thing in the ceiling, a roof, and it will rotate this guy around. So I think he can only radio detect the direction that this thing is focused on, the circle. I think it's like a hand crank, or maybe it's a, you know, geared mechanism. But these guys have no radar, and they have directional only radio, and it tells them, I think, where their ships are or the direction that they came from. Not very scientific, or it's very scientific, but it's not very advanced, is what I meant to say. So they're way off. They would not probably see us from that distance, so we are going to retreat. But because we got caught, we get a penalty, and we return home. They are already returning, so we can't do anything about it. Maybe I can land them? So let's get the ball rolling again. There's more fighters coming after Force Z. And I see we are here. Fighters coming in here, but these guys are... What do we got here? We got the bow fighters. Hurricanes ran out of fuel. So let's begin and see what we can do about that. Alright, we're going to start and see what happens. I think they're over here. We're over here. Jeez. Look at that. That's not going to go over well, is it? We're gonna do the same thing we did last time, and we're gonna break everybody. So break, and I want Renown and Baron to form up line ahead, tight form, and I want you guys to turn away at your best speed. And then Norman, I want you guys to we're gonna head this way, and you're gonna do best speed. Everybody's just gonna go out in that direction at best speed. Vendetta, you're gonna do the same at best speed, and Canada's. At best speed, and hopefully they'll be able to do their thing. Bowfighter, what are you doing? Are you even trying? Or no? Come on, boys. I'm taking control just to try and get these guys to help a little bit. And it was all me doing that. The game doesn't like to protect very well, so we're going to do that ourselves. Well done. And the guns on these things are just insane, and that's good. Lost a bowfighter. Looks like we got him. Tight turn. I don't know if there's any torpedoes in the water. We're just doing what we can here. That was bad. That was just bad on my part. And we might pay for it. Looks like they got a torpedo in the water. That was pretty lucky. Slow down, let's get these guys. Am I seeing torpedoes anywhere? No? So the destroyers are doing their job. I kind of want to get up on this guy. Well done. So I took control of one of these guys so that we could defend better, and I think we did. I think I've lost track of these guys. They did not loose any torpedoes, which is good. Let's head back this way. So the goal was to send these guys off to do what they can and they're fast enough to be able to avoid. But once I set them, I didn't reset them. I was taking over the aircraft, and yeah, they were up to their own devices to go in the direction that my coordinates allowed them. Like this guy here, Norman, is leading the group, and he's going to go that way forever and a day until I tell him not to. So, and we look over here at these guys. They're supposed to be in line ahead. See how long it's taken this guy to be in the wake of the lead ship? Through that whole engagement, he has not been able to get into that position. So he can go 31, which means Renown needs to lead. Bahrain needs to be in the back. So we need to start thinking about doing that. So when we get out of this engagement, I'm going to switch these two positions. 1 and 4 needs flop. And yeah, but other than that, that's pretty good engagement, right? Okay, so Renown and Bahrain need to swap positions, and I think that's to make them faster. So we'll see how that works out for us. It looks like we have dive bombers coming in to us. We really don't have anything to send. We can send out some scouty scouts with some bombs. 469. What's that give us? That gives us to go out to there. I'm okay with that. Let's do that. We'll send out with a bomb and course you out to 469. $469. Yeah, there we go. And you do that forever until you get caught again. When he gets about halfway, we'll send out another one, but we're going to have to deal with this little thing here in a moment. Oh no, they're heading back. Good for you. So we're going to send out another one of those scouties, and I'm going to send you out with a 2,000-pound bomb, but we're going to go a little bit more this way into no man's land, if you will. Course you. And I kind of want you to do one of these. No, we want to go straight. 469. Yeah, do that. I don't like you coming back and touching that, though. Yeah. We're going to allow it. We're going to allow it. It may hurt us, but we'll see what happens. So we're continuing on. What is our supply status? Ships doing? All right, we're gonna do our thing, and wasn't sure I wanted to do this yet, but why not? We're gonna take you with what you got. Peleliu Defense Force. You guys can go into. I'm gonna course you guys immediately over to here. And that's going to be our muster point. And kind of wanted you to have all sorts of stuff on you. Let's see if we can still do that. We can. So let's go with some supplies. It's important to have supplies on your groups. That's just important to do. So that's what we're doing. You guys just supplies. And Causeway, you are supplied troops, supplies, engineering, supplies, troops, fuel, supplies. I'm going to course you over to here. Peleliu Defense Force. I already sent you. Okay. Davao Invasion Group. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's send you over. Who else we got? Task Force 78. What are you guys? You guys are supplies. What are you? Some Causeway's going. Okay, so Task Force 78. What the hell were you supposed to be doing? I think you were supposed to stay at maybe your Davao Defense Force. Yeah, we're going to make you the Davao Defense Force for now. Spell that wrong. A-O. All right. And you're going to go over here as well. Sup truck, you guys. Yeah, we're just going to send you directly. We don't need you to play any games here. So we'll just have you go directly over. And you'll be our kickoff point. Once you get there, we will invade, I believe. Maybe we'll do it sooner. Let's see if we can get there. So I think this guy's coming. He is. So we're not getting lucky with this screen over here. They keep getting tagged. Let's begin. See if we got any ships. I'm not seeing anything. So retreat and return to base. So we have it's 1644. We have 2 bowfighters that are not too happy, and dive bombers coming in, and hurricanes that are trying to get there in time. I don't think they're going to make it though. These guys go, I think 306 max, and these guys hurricanes 297. And if they're the older one, no, we only have one in here. Okay, 297 to excuse me. What are these guys? Dive bombers. They're not Kate's. They're Judy's. Judy's 304. So they're going to beat us here. Not much we can do about it. We just have to do our thing. And wow. Okay. That's kind of lucky. Let's see how these guys fare. Well, they don't fare because these guys are out of position. So, once again, we're going to do the thing. This time we're going to do it a little bit differently. So, we're going to go, because they're so close. Look at how Where are they? All of you guys start shooting at this guy. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah, they're pretty close. So we're in pause. So what do we want to do with these guys? I think we just want to break everybody. And Renown, I want you to go this way. Not torpedo bombers. So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to speed up and turn into them. And Baran, you're going to speed up and you're going to turn into them as well. Everybody else, I want you to head to them. Make sure everybody's doing their best speed. And let's see how this works out for us, because it looks like it's not going to work out very good. So, we have no air cover. Pretty vulnerable, but see how this works. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming for us. So we're gonna do a little bit, and Baran, I want you to turn back the other way. Renown, I want you to turn back the other way. Sure. So we'll see if these guys can do their thing. And we want to be, let's say we're going to look from this position. And we're going to just let it roll, because it's not much. Battleships don't maneuver very well. Come on. So it looks like we're going to take a hit. My guess is something like this. So immediately when you get hit, you want to slow down. So let's slower roll. We're going to straight out in the rudder, because you want to make sure that you can repair. So let's see what kind of damage we did here. Pretty good damage. The funnel is drastically unrepairable. Black means you cannot repair. You can put the fire out so it doesn't get worse. We see that damage is spreading into a couple of these other places. So we kind of want to make sure that that's taken care of. General engineering is how you keep speed up and efficiency and stuff. This one here, we need to make sure we get out. And while we're at it, everybody else, I want you to form up, slow your roll. In fact, we're going to do a turn so that we can stay close. So this is the newer of the two battleships. Yeah, we did take a hit. Detail is not as great on this one, in my opinion, as it is on this one. I like the wooden deck. It looks pretty awesome. The different color steel. Can you imagine being one of these guys in the, I don't know if they're 50 cal mounts, the AAA right here on top of this gun when this gun fires? I imagine you're not there, but who knows? Let's see if we can get these fires out, Joey. We got another outbreak of fire. Looks like this is the only fire left. Again, this funnel is not going to get better, so our speed is drastically reduced. I still don't know how that actually works. Maybe it's the build up. No, I don't know. A boiler is what gives these ships their power. So I don't know what the exhaust does, because all that does is expel things. So who knows? Hopefully we can get this engineering done and the flooded taken care of. So this is a big hit to this Force Z, having the ship damaged. You, my friend, everybody needs to stop in this group. So break. Norman, you stop. You stop. Barham, you need to stop. Protect your sister ship. These guys don't seem to want to stop, so we need to stop them for ourselves. And to do that, we're going to play with the sliders a little bit. See, it says 0, but he's still going 27, and he's not willing to cool his jets. So we're going to turn him a little bit. Norman, you're following orders. Well done. You're still going 27 knots, 26. You're starting to slow down. Let's turn you the other way. Yeah, you're pretty much stationary now, and that's fine. So, a lot of these guys, they don't want to listen. Slow your roll, my friend. Behaving. You behave. You behaving? No, I want you to really slow down. Let's go back and check the status. Yeah, this is not going to get repaired. We have to put them in release and repair to get that speed back. Engineering affects efficiency, so with this guy being down, hopefully we can get him back. He'll go yellow and then be repaired and look like one of these guys. So best is probably 94%. Let's see what happens. So that one just got repaired. 88 integrity. This will probably be 88 as well. Speed up so we can get through this. You can only speed up when there's no enemy in the area. Hurricane, bruh. Well, I didn't like to do that, so. Okay, so our best is 70% of our speed. 90%, 99% efficiency, so that's fine. But this, see how big difference? That took 30% off of our speed capability. So if we go back to our formation and we group everybody up, and I want everybody at max, 3-column scout, go to 750, form up. and we're gonna see how fast she can actually go. And my guess is you know, she was doing what? I don't even remember. 24? Supposed to go 31. She's at 20. Let's get her going straight. Don't need that up right now. So eventually she's going to stop turning. Everybody's going to get in the 3-column scout at 750. Why are you doing a complete 180? Bruh, I told you to go a certain way. Let's do it this way then. I don't get that, but whatever. Why am I showing this to you guys? I don't know. It's one of the aspects of the game I like. I like to see how these ships act as if they were an actual fleet. And I want to see them perform that way and see what the differences are as I get into the 3-column scout, as you see on the mini map. And then we're going to check speed. So 22 at best is what Renown can do. She's slowing down to wait for everybody else to catch up. So she's slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up down here. It's kind of odd in itself. Express doing the same thing. She's just trying to stay in her formation. Barham 24 looks like her max. So Renown is doing 22. So we can only do. We'll slow her down. But we need to switch back to her being in the lead. Otherwise, we're sacrificing our speed. So if we take this whole group and say reduce speed to 22, what happens? So we slow this down, and Renown goes down to 15 knots. So she's a supply group speed now. And her max speed is 22. We scroll through and we look at the speeds. You know, he automatically adjusts to 11 knots, which is, you know, between 11 and 20. I don't know why it's scrolling that way. Yeah, the destroyers kind of play around a little bit. But she absolutely slowed down to 11, so not to run into the back of the other ship. So we need to switch these guys back around again. I'd like to send them back to repair. Renown is obviously in need because of her speed. But we're going to switch him back, and then we'll carry on from there. Because she's dragging the whole group down. She can't be the lead ship. So let's retreat. And you're supposed to be doing a thing. So let's come back to Force Z. And we're going to switch these two ships again. Renown Bahrain. Barham? Barham. Not Bahrain. Wrong place. So now the speed is back leading on Bahrain. Barham. Barham. Yeah, it's Barham. And Renown is just a anchor with 8 damage and a funnel. But we have to keep her in the area. That's her mission. So let's keep her there. And we're getting to that nighttime again. Bow fighters, you're going out to cover, which is good. Got any supply issues of people coming in to do their thing? You're coming to drop off, which is good. These guys are ways away. That'll be in the next video. So let's see what happens over here. So we're getting ready to be attacked by fighters. Alright, so we're gonna just attack Force Z Tactical. So, we want these guys tight so that they can protect each other. In fact, slow down. I'm not overly concerned with looks like it's only 4 fighters, so, but we only have a few. And these guys are bombers, they are not fighters. With these big bombs, we need to start getting crazy here. So we're gonna break, and I want everybody to turn into them at best speed. So let's go make sure everybody's doing it. Of course they're not. You know, she can't do 31. She's gonna only do 22, so she's gonna do what she can. We're doing this because if we get hit by these big bombs, we're gonna lose a ship. And these guys can't afford to do that. And Bowfighter, are you gonna be shooting, I hope, with very limited ammo? I think I want to take control of you. Hurricanes, you need to kick up the speed, my friends. And it says 8, so there's more than that. Yeah, there is. These guys are fighters I'm not worried about, but these guys I am worried about. That's going to be an issue. So we need 1 through 4 definitely taken care of. The fighters we can not care too darns about. So hopefully they can take care of business. Come on, you. And that's going to be all your ammunition. You're going to be done useless, basically. We got them to turn away, which is a good thing. But, yeah. You need to go after somebody else, my friend. Like this guy. Go after him. He's only going 230, we're going 280. We're not going to make the turn if we don't slow down. There's the turn we wanted. Now we're going to speed up. And you need to attack this guy. And you need to definitely attack your guy too. Get right in there. Instead, you get shot down by the other guy. You were the one with less ammo, so hopefully that's a thing. Bahrain's about to get spanked hard by this bomb. Because this guy is untouched and he released his bombs already. I want to kind of get that shot because that's kind of a thing. Yeah. Here's the deal. You know the history behind Force Z, don't you? And this is what I've been trying to do for the whole game. Well, I'd say maybe 10 episodes. You know who you are. You made the recommendation for Force Z, and you wanted to see Force Z in action, so that's what we're doing. And yeah, Force Z just got hit by a big bomb. And what's the damage on her? Not bad. Okay, you got lucky. But that's the theme. That's what we're going for. We're going for these aircraft, ships, this battle group to kind of stick with its routine, if you will. Hurricanes, what are you doing? What are you doing? You getting shot down? Are you getting shot down by this guy? What the hell? So you go after him, and you go after him. Do your thing. I'm not worried about you. Let's go after this guy. Okay, that's a thing. When a human presses the trigger instead of the game. Yeah, you know, we're trying to win this. We don't need more damage on our ships. Yeah, get out of here, you. Did you get to release any bombs? No, you didn't. I'll choose which one of these I want to use in the game later. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Don't hit my ship. Okay, you're good. Yep. Waste all your ammo on garbage. So, once we're at that point when these guys are done playing around, we can have them stay over. You're not going to catch this guy. Remember, 265 or 273, whatever. And this guy can go 307. So we couldn't catch him even if we wanted to. So he gets away. And let's check on the status of our damaged ship, which was the Renown. No, it's Barham. Had a little dinger. Yeah, she's still got some dingers, but yeah. So the demise of these guys came at multiple group attacks of dive bombers, high altitude bombers, and torpedo planes. And both those ships got destroyed, along with most of these destroyers. And that was the demise of Force Z. But we'll get to that. I'm not trying to like nerf it. I'm still having some air cover what I can put out there, but there's really not a lot. So, you know, we do what we can. But I think it's kind of fun to try and emulate some history a little bit. Again, we're going on that 2-hour mark, which does my computer and my upload speed quite the deal. Drum. Okay. Let's see what we got you here for. You're on the underwater. Good for you. So, what can you do for us? Let's put up our scope. I know it's dark. I apologize. I've seen people modify their settings in software to make it visible better, not as dark. Okay, there you are. And what are you? You are gun bait. I think we want to play guns tonight. That'll give us something to play with. Torpedoes just, you know, I'm sorry. The torpedoes for me in this mod just aggravate me, so we're not going to go that route. So let's let's go in. Let's just do it. We're gonna head in and we're gonna go at best speed. I want you to hold. I don't want you to immediately start shooting. I want this to get better. Potential. Okay. Let's identify this guy while we're here. He's a 3 large cargo ship. So T to target and make him go pink like that. Mouse button. Come over here to the magnifying glass, go to MS, and we're gonna find him, and he's Osaka Maru. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rear stack. And this guy has no guns. He's got rifle guns, but yeah. So we're gonna close in on him, see if we can do that. He should be off in that direction somewhere. We're gonna put the scope down, and because we're on the surface, we're just gonna go binoculars. And there he is. You're not gonna be able to see him. He's right here. And I think we can go right by him, actually. Let's do that. So we're going to turn in closer, and then we're going to start just pounding him. And by pounding him, I mean starting with HE. And we're going to spot. As soon as we're straight, yeah, more closer to him as best we can. So, submarines, 120 rounds of HE, 20 star shells, and 40 AP rounds. Yeah, you want to spot with HE with this many rounds, and then at the end, if you need to, couple holes with AP to make them sink. So, we're going to commence firing. So, let's get you on spot here so we can see what you're doing. And when you have spot on, the delay or load time, it's like they load and then they wait for the impact. So once they start getting on, we look at the solution here, 66, 65. We're not doing great. We're going to hold. We're going to switch to star shells. Hold again, make it switch over. So we're going to load up a star shell so we can get this solution up. And we only got 20, so no more than 5. So let's do the star shell. Take off spot and go far free. So our star shells are hitting. Watch the solution go up. 96, 95. Last one, and hold. switch back to HE and narrow because we're at 94. Switch over ammo. Put on binoculars so we can see what we're doing. And see how easily we can hit this guy now that we have him in sight. We're shooting badly. There's a hit. That's a nice good hit. Let's go take a look and see what kind of hoo-yahs we got going on here. Hitting him right in the basket. Let's check the damage. Once he's at critical on anything, he'll burn down. So we don't want to expend too much ammo on this guy. That'll do quite well, my friend. I think we should be pretty good with this guy in a minute. Heavy miner. We're at 99 solution. Go down to 100. A few more rounds. Who hit the guy with the trigger? Alright, so we're gonna hold, switch to AP, switch again, and we're gonna let these guys do their thing. We only want to use a few. I think that'll do it. Hold. So we go over here, you start a fire. So that's the report, moderate, moderate. We are going to turn into him while he's burning. And we are, of course, going to hold. I don't want to use HE anymore. So this is our new star shell. The moon works pretty good. Our star shells are burned out. So we are going to get in a position to be right next to him. Let's go check our deal. He's going 9 knots still. And we're going to let him burn a little bit. We're chasing him down. Our range is getting closer. You can adjust it even more. So see, our solution is dropping because we only have the fire going. So we can dump some more HE into him in spot. Let's go back to the map, make sure that he's not turning too far away from us. Let's get right up into him. Again, these ships like to outspeed our 20-knot submarine for whatever reason. We are going 20 knots, but he seems to not want to care about that. We're going to switch to the other side a little bit. That should be a good hit. Heavy, heavy. He's probably going to burn down if we leave him. We want to keep an eye on our ammo. We're going to go down to 90 on the HE, and then we're going to stop. Let's take off spot. We're at 92. It should be pretty good. A couple more rounds and then we're going to stop again. Let's hold there because last time they wanted to continue shooting. AP 37. He put the fires out, really? We want to use a couple of these. Yeah, that'll do. Gopher. That should definitely do, I would think. Critical heavy, he'll burn down, I think. So we're going to wait until right beside him to do anything about this. So we can slow her down, slow your roll. I'm not overly concerned with this guy shooting back at us with the rifle rounds. They got enough stuff to worry about. And he's flooding badly. I expect that to go to critical any moment. So when the sub gets to about here, and we have full broadside on this guy, if these fires go out again, I'll be impressed. I can speed it up. Let's wait until he's in the picture here. He'll probably sink before we get there. I'm surprised he's still going 7 knots. Never shoot at 5 times speed. I bet you that put him at critical, that explosion. It did. So this guy's toast. He's not going to be recover from that. We will wait it out. And by wait it out, I mean slow him down to his thing. And we are going to go to periscope depth. Put the scope up. The reason is because we don't want... I've seen it before. Submarines didn't pick up passengers. They did at the start of the war, but they didn't at the end of the war. At the end of the war, they stopped picking up to rescue crews. I believe that was the case. If I'm wrong, give me, make a comment, and I'll change my thoughts on it. Again, I never claim to be right about anything. I just claim to say what's in my head, which can be wrong information, of course. Everybody's got a little wrong information in their head, right? I've never tried to put the submarine underwater without moving forward. That's interesting. I think the bow planes need to be moving for them to go down. Yeah. So he's toast. This guy's going down. He's had a great day. And I think that's where we're going to end this battle. And scope down. And we're going to retreat out of here. Well done, Drum. Well done. So you have 34 armor-piercing shells, 91 HE, 15 star shells, and 18 torpedoes. And your damage. So you're starting to build up a little, we're starting to say, hey, you've been doing some business here. Let's see if we can get there without stuttering the game too much. Yeah, there's a little delay there. So I think the drum took care of both of these ships, maybe more than that. But you see, we've only had supply ships around for a while. Let's go to the morning, and then we're going to probably call this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. My head's been a little bit all over the place. See the difference in speeds. Alright, so we're at the halfway point for these guys invading Davao. Davao, we blew all the bases away, so we just need to invade and take it. It is one of the yes places that we need to take. This guy being yes, I put X's next to ones we all need. So Davao, it's a nice port too. Look at that. That'd be a good port. So this one over here, though, yeah, we blew that one out of the world too. But this one we're gonna take intact. So I think no more bombing until we get to maybe Manila. Who knows? Maybe we'll try and take Manila. That would take an awful lot, but we'll see. But that's all we're gonna have for today. It's been a nice long video. I hope you enjoyed it. And leave comments below. I have noticed that I get a lot of people. Well, we talked at the beginning of the video that there's only a few people who watch my videos, and that's fine. I hope you guys are subscribed. I'm not pushing that. It just kind of makes me, I don't want you to miss a video, but if you've been watching this long, I think you're probably subscribed anyway. So thank you for that, and it just kind of feels good to know that people want to see what you're putting out there. That's all. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.